Good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, or your regional equivalent. All right. Channel's past 1,000 subscribers. YouTube sent me a nice little notification saying, "Hey, buddy, you've passed 1,000 subscribers." And then they unlocked the community tab, so I can make posts. Um, so I made one. It was about 2 days ago. Nonetheless, we got 11 votes. Oh, it seems Inter de Malvia is winning in terms of favorite reassembly series faction. Of course, from my reassembly series, which I know I haven't uploaded for, let's say, 7 months. Hey, 7 months, bang on target. Yes, I've been very busy. I have uploaded other stuff. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit more comfortable in my chair. I have uploaded other stuff, but there was my channel update where I spoke about a few things. But I want to give another little channel update because why not? I'll I'll record some videos for everyone again. I guess I'll record a few more. Probably complete season 5 for reassembly. It's just that it takes a whole hour. I need it. I need to have the energy for it, and I need to be in the mood. Otherwise, it comes out a bit flat, like some of the older ones did, where I wasn't exactly very full of energy. And yes, that's 2 years ago. I scrolled down a few moments, just like a year ago. Oh, I see. Oh, poor old Rain World. I liked Rain World, but I got very frustrated with that game, I have to admit. 1 year ago. Yeah, I actually haven't played it myself either. I played it here, and then I played like another half. Like I think I recorded another hour, and then I just didn't upload it because I didn't want to play more. I just got too frustrated, which is alright. I felt very lost, which is fun actually, but nonetheless. Anyway, Unified Armada. Probably going to have a Unified Armada 2 quite soon. Don't know about that. Um, but yeah, okay, so also Kalarians. Kalarians. I'm glad Kalarians have at least one vote. Okay, anyway, irrelevant stuff. I wanted to tell you about stuff that I've been busy on. So, and there's actually quite a couple of projects. By the way, Steampunk, lovely game. Not Steampunk, sorry, Frostpunk. Frostpunk, very different. Frostpunk is lovely, great game. So, there's a few projects I've been working on. Number one, I've been working on work. I have a proper job, so I've been working on that, among other things. Also, so I stopped recording reassembly and among other things, dedicatively because, well, dedicatively it took months, but it became even more sparse because I got myself a few jobs and I had to do things. Um, but then also I was doing that. One of those jobs I've completed. I'm now busy on a second job. I've been working on Fallen Empire, my little indie game, which has been going quite nicely. It's not really fun yet. That's alright. It's a rather complex game. The sort of, what do we call it? I can't gesture with you. I have to gesture with my mouse, but the sort of bottom level that you need for the game to be playable is getting there. I'm only one developer, so it takes time. But myself, Alex, and Owl, uh, Alex and Owl are, I suppose, primarily from the Reassembly Discord, although also from the old Deluxe Gaming Discord. Um, we got together and I taught them how to use Unity because evidently I develop in Unity. I've been working on Fallen Empire, as well as a few jobs I've done have been game engine related and game development related. So as stuff has been. So I taught them Unity and C Sharp among other things, and we made a little game. We made a little demo of a game inspired by Obliterate Everything by C.W. Wallace. Now this is our rewrite, our reimagining, our spiritual successor to Obliterate Everything by C.W. Wallace. Uh, so we've taken Obliterate Everything and we've made some minor modifications this. No, some pretty significant and entertaining modifications I think will be very cool. There's three of us, so we've been working on this. Um, so we've been doing a lot of work. It's been a couple of months, and we've taken on board some of Unity's new technology, such as the data-oriented technology stack, which includes things like the entity framework and things like that. So we've been working on this. I've been working on this. Alex has been working on this. Al's been working on this. I'll hit play in a moment, but this is one of the things I've been busy with. The other, of course, like I've already said, Fallen Empire, and then the third thing, of course, is my actual job. My actual job that actually pays me. They're not paying me much right now. I'm a bit underpaid, but it's okay. At least it's something. That's why I work on Fallen Empire. That's why I work on this. I mean, I'm not gonna talk before it's time, but there are things in the work for this stuff to be sold, and that would be nice if it ever gets completed and cleaned up and made presentable and nice one day. But we are working on this because hopefully we would like to sell it, much like I would like to sell Fallen Empire. If it's done and if it's fun, then I'll. But anyway, so let me play. I'm going to mute the audio because I've just ripped music from YouTube, so I don't necessarily want to get copyright claimed or something stupid like that. But it's significantly less epic without music, but you're just going to have to deal with it. Even if I don't monetize my videos, I can get weird stuff happening to my videos. So you're just going to have to deal with the fact that this is going to be less than cool. But so we start up, we've got a nice little menu demo, these ships, these stations warp in. They warp in very quickly because it's supposed to be the menu demo, supposed to get up and running quickly. We'll ignore campaigns for now. What we want is skirmish. So we'll hit skirmish, it'll load our little menu, and they'll come vroom, warping in. The AIs are currently playing for all teams. There is no, in air quotes, player team. There is a player team. You are on team 1, but the AI is playing for everyone. So right now, we've been doing a lot of tech. Recently, I got this nice little 3D camera working, which is lovely. Such a nice little effect. It used to be just fixed in one spot and move like that, and it's a bit boring. And we have some nice little atmosphere. So we've been doing stuff. I've been making these models. Owl has been making really cool models. Alex has been working on AI and things like that. And then Alex and I have been working on things like ship AI, spawning, generalized unit spawning systems, other things like that. Lots of complicated stuff, targeting and whatnot. By the way, this is running on the Unity, like I said, the Unity data-oriented technology stack, so it's very, very performant. Means we have multi-threaded performance and things like that. It's lovely. And Owl did these laser beams. He managed to actually make the lasers work. I had started on the concept of how we could do laser beams in the system, but Owl actually put it to practice. Data-oriented technology, well, what am I saying? Data-oriented programming, which is what the DOTS system for Unity is about, is not a normal way of programming. It's not object-oriented. I say normal. It is a normal in a sense, but it's not normal in comparative to normal C# programming. The data-oriented programming system is very different, and to make stuff compliant with multi-threading is very difficult. So even simple stuff like shooting a beam out becomes very tricky. Even things like having bullets that do collision becomes very tricky. Like in normal Unity it would be very easy, but in normal Unity it's not very performant because, I mean, I say normal Unity. If you're a shoddy game developer who just wants to make a bullet, throw it across the world and have it hit something and do some damage, that's easy to do, but it's not necessarily very performance capable. DOTS requires you to build performance structures just by default. Anyway, so that's some techno-fombies. Anyway, you've got nice spawning of ships. They all kind of spawn and shroom and vroom, off they go. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. And my big old Catalisteer here with its big guns. Its guns are a little bit confused, but I think that has to do with physics interactions. We'll have to tidy that up. Otherwise, the ships are just having a good old eternal war. The Tollies. So there's three factions. There's the Comtalen, oh my word, my brain just died on me. Valkyrie. I wanted to say Core Valley. That was the wrong way around. We have the Comtalen, which is my faction, with the Valkyrie, which is Owl's faction, and then the Imar Tychon, which is Alex's faction. He hasn't really had an opportunity to make models for it yet, but it's kind of getting there. So yeah, we've been working on this stuff, and maybe it doesn't look like much, but it should look like a lot. There's a lot happening here. From a technical standpoint, there is a lot of stuff happening here, especially to have it running at, say, 100 frames per second with all of this stuff going on, all these little ships. They're all doing targeting every single frame. There's a lot of processing going on here that you can't see. Nonetheless, a lot of processing here that in a non-object oriented, in a non-data oriented system, in a normal object oriented game would be handled differently, but and be performed in other ways. But nonetheless, this is beautiful. There's just so much stuff just flying around. We have 100 FPS. It's ridiculous, and I can still build buildings, and I can still add stuff to it. So I'm gonna get some matter, some nebula harvesters, get a power generator or two. And then we'll just spam some stuff. Yes, the building system currently does not respect distance from the command center like it should, but that's just because I haven't actually programmed that in yet. Nonetheless, I'm going to just keep spawning stuff until we get to about 60 FPS. It might take a little while. We're still at like 80. Come on game. Ooh, poking at 60. No, back up to 78, 70, 60. Slowly getting there. Well, apparently that isn't enough. I'll still like 70 FPS. Yes. Oh no, okay, now we're just getting to about 60. Okay, good. So then that's now like a nice little backlog of units. 50. Okay, it was about, say, 60. And this is like, what, a good 1,000 or something units, couple thousand units, just all doing targeting, all doing health calculations, all doing lots of other things, and rather complex targeting as well. They find targets and they have weighted distance calculations to keep targets and kind of have a bit of object permanence and a couple of other considerations. They're quite fun. But yeah, now we're getting down to 50 FPS because I just spawned a lot of stuff and they're not dying. There's so many of them, they're now just not dying. So we've got a problem. Anyway, so that's one thing. Also, the spawning system isn't optimized. The system actually creates the units when they get spawned. It isn't actually very fast right now, which is a tragedy, but still like 50 FPS. 45, let's say 45. Which is very impressive for this much gump. This much gunk is amazing. I love it so much. Okay, well that's that. And of course I could just build some turrets and we can have some more laser beams. Oh, shame. Goodbye, red team. Goodbye. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, enough of that. But yes, that's a little thing. I'd show you the little campaign intro cinematic I've made, but it's only good with music. Otherwise, it's just kind of a bit. Well, it's also quite nice even without music, but still. Got a bit of bloom on everything. It looks nice. We've got a nice skybox. A very nice skybox actually. And yeah, we're doing stuff. So yeah, that's annihilate the spawns. What else? What else is there to talk about? I don't know. But that's coming along. And then in other things, I guess yeah. But there you go. I've reached 1,000 subscribers, and didn't think this would ever happen. It's like 1,000 subscribers. It's been like, how many years has it been? Oh, goodness this old stuff. 5 years ago, 6 years. Kotalan is not the Kotalan, so the oh my word. No, what's the name? The Kalarians. Sorry, they're so similar. The Kalarians. Ah, look, when I used to draw little stickmen for the episodes, this was like this was the first thumbnail I tried to make. I tried to make it cool and neat, and it's like a little projector projecting the image, and little guy. Yes, this will work nicely. And of course, I'm a typical creator. When I go and look at my old stuff, I absolutely hate it. Not so much a hate, it's more of a, it's so cringy to see my older self. No one ever wants to look at themselves in the mirror, eh? Oh, Total Titanic Turmoil. Turmoilter. Oh, this was actually a neat little ship. Cheap fighters like cheap bread. No. I mean, fair enough. It's okay. I mean, fair enough. Listen, 6 years younger me. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. A new battleship is composed. Of course, Risk of Rain. I don't know why. It's like 9 minutes. Channel update. Kalarian setbacks. Batarian Republic. I actually had quite a standardized. This is actually when I started to figure out my kind of screenshot format, and you'll see that this kind of take ship, angle it a little bit up that way, take the thing, put the name up there, is basically the style I settled into for most everything else, I'd say. I mean, you see, thing, angle, title, thing, angle, title, thing, angle, title, thing, angle, title, thing, angle, title. Lots of things, angle, title. No, that's not necessarily relevant. Format got broken here a little bit for these couple final episodes. Then just the end, my friend. The end, my friend. Such a sad one. I didn't know how to end it. I just genuinely had no clue because these no end in reassembly. Mini tournament. Oh yeah, I wanted to try to do mini tournaments, but I just didn't have the time or energy. Should probably just hide them away, but they were vaguely amusing, or at least rename them. Ashes of Singularity. I felt really bad about this because I kind of crushed Deluxe. I kind of just annihilated him. He didn't really have... I had Dreadnoughts out while he was still getting cruisers made. Shame. I was a bit too try-hardy with that, and he got a bit obliterated. Oh, but then we have Supreme Commander fighting against people. These are all actually quite... I enjoyed these. These were very fun, but people don't really watch them. That's alright. They weren't really here. They watched Star Drive 2 Sector 0 Episode 1 for some reason. And then 96, you see, no one really... It was very... No one... People were here because they saw Star Sector 2 Sector 0. Once they watched the video, they realized, okay, I don't want to watch this guy. And then stuff died. Stuff died quite quickly. Well, there's a bit of... I don't know why there's a kick up. Why is there then a kick up? It doesn't make sense. And then, of course... Oh, 874 views. Season 2, Episode 12. Just try and stop me. Also, you'll notice that throughout the years I attempted to find some way of separating game. Okay, so what I always want is game title, season episode, and then some form of catchy title. I don't know why. I don't really care too much about the catchy title. It's just a bit of fun. But I always want people to be able to be like, okay, what game is it? And what part is it in the grander scheme of things? Because that's always what I want to see whenever I'm trying to look at videos. Oh yeah, PlanetSide 2. Oh, I enjoyed these. When I actually managed to get a platoon together, and when I led the platoon, that was very fun. Hey, the Discord server invite's like 3 years old. 152 views. What's going on there? I mean, this going by past performance. Hello to the 94 people. Guys, I'm just saying this. You're one of like 94 people watching this. Well, actually, by the end of this video, there's probably going to be about 10 people watching it. So, hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for sitting around. I say guys. Guys, it's weird that guys is kind of a generalizable word for men and women. I don't know why that works. I don't know when that happened. But thank you. It's probably going to be 9 men and 1 woman. I'm pretty sure the metric is it's like 99% male. Just not even just on my channel, just on the internet in general. And maybe it's moving towards 90%. Who knows? I don't know, and neither do I really care. I mean, I do, I guess, but not really. So, and then there's this, oh, and Deep A102, which is just dead because the guys don't care anymore. They just stopped responding. So I gave up on that. I was a bit heartbroken, but it's fine. I'll go and make a fun little finishing off video or something like that. Cosmetia, I don't like Cosmetia. It's cool. There's a lot of effort put into it. I like its technical aspects, but comparative to Reassembly, it sort of just pales. I'm sorry to say, it's just not. Like, it's very nice. I like the crew aspect. It's very cool to see it, but it's not a ship designer like Reassembly's a ship designer. And also, its lack of turrets and other things like that kind of limit the fun you can have. Because most of your ships end up, all their firepower has to be on the front. There's no point having a big ship. You have to have like a gun wall. When we ran tournaments, the most efficient thing was a gun wall, which was so annoying. It's just not very fun. Now you have missiles and other things which you can kind of fire out of the back and other directions, and you kind of have some tactical opportunity, but there's not much opportunity to armor the front of your ship and still have firepower. Sorry, let me pull up my charging cable. It's probably making a noise. I bet it's making a noise. And then Creeper World, I wanted to record it, but I also didn't want to record it. I wanted to play it. Shame, Jonas gave it to me. He gave it to me for free. He just sent me the game. It was very lovely of him. But Jonas does those things. He sends me very nice games, and I always appreciate it greatly. So I wanted to try and record some stuff for him, but I just didn't have the energy to play it and read through it. And the thing is, I like to record for an hour. I like to have a nice solid hour of gameplay, as you see with all my content. It's all hour-long content. I hate short content. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't like short content. I like hour-long stuff. That you can just click, set aside or in the background and just do your stuff while I'm talking and things are happening. You can just check. You can just click over and check in whenever you're like, oh, I wonder what's happening so far. I like that sort of format. Oh yeah, and the Demalvia, which made perhaps the best station I've ever made. It looks gorgeous. Some of the perhaps better ships. I definitely would agree with that. Demalvia has some of the better ships. The original Kalarian fleet, though, I dare say, is a very nice look. It is a very nice look. Kind of the edges and all that other stuff. They just have a nice look. Yeah. But quite a lot of people have seen. Where's the first episode? Here, 11,000 people have seen this, which is quite insanity. If I go, so all videos. Where's the sort button gone? No, wait, guys. Okay, sort by most popular. So evidently the sandbox tutorial, which is 6 years old, it's out of date. It's very out of date. And then the Fields expansion is 2 years old already. Insane. The Orion Supreme, which makes me cringe so much. It's a beautiful work of engineering. It's an enormous thing, but I don't like listening to my younger self. It's very cool though. I love its full spinal laser complement. Modification tutorial, obviously, 4 years old. It's 4 years old already. What is happening? It's 4 years old. Gee whiz. Okay. Total Titanic Turmoil, which is 6 years old. I mean, this stuff is insane. There's like 6 years, 4 years, 2 years. I love how there's years between the like high view items. I don't know why the Phoenix Empire got so many views. Reassembly mod showcased the Phoenix Empire. It just got so many views. I don't understand. Is it because there's just a cool ship here? Is it because it's a mod showcase? I mean, I don't understand because I don't go looking for this stuff. So because I don't go looking for it, I don't know what part is attractive about it or not. Um, then of course, episode 2, Stations of Scale. So episode 1, then episode 2 of season 4, because it was the field expansion, and because of that, a lot of people saw it. Um, I mean, 3,000 to 200 people watched this and said, "Yeah, I want to watch some more." And that's very nice. It's I'm quite chuffed by that. Um, let's build a Titan. Let's build a Titan. Oh, I should do another Let's Build a Titan. That'd be fun. It's been 6 years. I think we've had enough time. Battleship Forever campaign, a perilous practical punishment. I love it so much. It's so good. Okay, and then reassembly modification tutorial part 2, adding ships and more block types. Yeah, again, they're all very old, but still reasonably in date. Cosmotea, episode 1, diving deep, 2.9k views. Season 3, and then of course the finale. This only had 5 episodes. It's insane that season 4 only had 5 episodes. It only had 5 episodes. The Kalarians had, like, if we go down, how many? Okay, season 1, episode 11 is right here. Oh no, wait, sorry. This is in most watched. What am I doing? Sort by date added oldest. The Kalarians have 24 episodes. There's 24 episodes. But then again, they go like 18 minutes, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, 11 minutes, 26. 11 minutes? Why is it 11 minutes? Why is it 11 minutes? 29 minutes. So weird. You see, I ended up generalizing my time format and just getting a bit more consistent. You see, these are like 25, 20. I stuck to like 25 minutes and then I just gave up because I didn't care anymore. At some point, I can't remember when it happens, but at some point I just decide I'm only doing hour long, and I can't remember why. I think it was because it was just comfortable. I just ended up doing hour long. It was just, yeah, I think that was it. It was the most comfortable to do, and it ended up actually just being nice, because the problem is I'd record 25 minutes, then I'd stop, and I'd start recording again, like right after, to the degree that it didn't make sense. Ow! Knocked over my hockey stick. I don't know why I went, ow, I didn't hurt myself, but made a bit of a noise. Oh yeah, For All the Down, which no one watched. Well, a couple of people. 27 people. To be fair, that's not no one. That's actually quite a lot of people. Imagine 27 people sitting down in a room and, watching. It's like, that's lovely. I love it. 27 people. It's great. This is so nice. Oh, and 55 and 86. That's great. I love it. They actually sat down and watched for called War for All the Down. I enjoyed For All the Down. I didn't, I was a noob, and I'm still a noob when it comes to this stuff. I'm not great, but with experience comes a bit of skill. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna do a video catching up. There's no one to do it with anymore, but I can do like a fun little finishing off of A102 and maybe For All the Down as well. They deserve it. They were fun games, and the guys enjoyed it. Lunar Class Problem only got like 3 episodes. And then there was an issue which we had, which kind of just ruined the game for everyone. It wasn't really our fault. It was a kind of a foolish decision, but we ended up ruining our own game. Well, we ruined the atmosphere, is what we did. It's a long story, but basically we just kind of let it die, and that's alright. That's basically what kind of happened here again as well, as we kind of lost the atmosphere, but also we had been trying to, I mean, it's been like 11 sessions, it's 11 episodes, and they're each like multiple hours, so the guys are getting tired. I always have fun with this stuff. I mean, I make I make the maps and I enjoy myself, but I was worried that I'm enjoying myself more than they are. Oh yeah, then Unity, use Unity scriptable objects properly. 3 months ago already, 290 views. This has been getting views, which is I'm impressed with the fact that it's actually getting views. It's really nice. People have left me some very nice comments. Pardon me, which has made me feel pretty good. And then of course Unified Armada. Unified Armada's got like 467 views. I'm like, what? What Unified Armada? Because normally people don't watch the 3-hour long stream. I'm not saying they watched the whole thing, but I'm just saying 467 people and 432 decided to click these two videos for some reason. I don't know if Unified Armada, they saw that and thought, there's a game called Unified Armada or something like that. I don't know. I genuinely have no clue, but it got clicked on a lot. Of course, like I said, channel update. We've already said this, but channel update 2021 didn't get many views. That's alright. No one really cares. That's alright. A man is a robot on a ship full of monsters. This was so fun. This was just me and Alex, and we were just having fun, being insane. I made him his basically just his own custom mission, which ended up giving him palpable rewards in the game. It was so funny. Mines, shops, and material extractors. This was kind of just badly handled. The mines moment, it was fun, but it was kind of just not fun when they went back. I should have just let them. I don't know. It was badly handled. It was just a boring lull. It wasn't a very good idea. Planetary Storm. This was fun. This was fun when they actually went and they fought the Starglobe. They enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure they actually quite enjoyed that, which is good. Factorio 1.0, of course. I just thought I'd make a video. Episode 1. I know there's no episode. It's just Factorio 1.0. I'm never going to continue this because Factorio is a lot of effort, and recording it. Because the problem is, when I record it, I have to talk. I have to talk about something, at least to a degree, and that means that. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, and that means that things. Yeah, then I just get tired very quickly. Anyway, I think that's enough for headset for tonight. I think I'll just sign off with that. 1,000 subscribers. Amazing. Very cool. Great. Well, thank the Lord, I guess. Well, not that it's necessarily a very overtly beneficial fact, but it's just, vaguely entertaining, I guess. So yeah. Good. Well, until next time, everybody. Cheery-reario.